Hello, students. I hope you all are doing well and safe at your home. Today, we are going to start your second chapter of your Mulberry book. The name of the chapter is The Royal Gift, and The Royal Gift is a story about a young princess of China who had her father and his mandarins. So let's start your chapter. The Royal Gift. Before starting the chapter, we can see that an activity is given here. This is your homework. You have to find the answer of this activity, and you need not to do this activity on your fair notebook. Just doing on a rough page or rough notebook. So let's see what is the activity about. People in ancient China invented lots of things that we use today. Look at the picture closely and name at least 8 things that the Chinese invented. This is the activity about the invention of China. You have to find out the things which the Chinese people invented and write down on rough page. Invented means first made. The things which was first made by Chinese. Okay. So a picture is given to you and you have to look the picture carefully and make a list of 8 things which were invented by the Chinese. So let's start the story. Let us read a story about a young princess of China. Long ago in China, a mighty emperor received a gift from the ruler of another land. Long time ago, where in China, a mighty means a strong and powerful emperor received a gift from the ruler of another land. Ruler means who rule on another land. Your Majesty, I have come with a gift for you from my king in India. Your Majesty. Majesty is the word for using for respect. So, who said this? The man who came from another land said to the king that he has come here with a gift for him from his king in India. A gift? Where is it? Have it brought here. Who said this? King said, a gift. Where is it? You have to brought it here. So, the servant, or we can say the man who came from India, said, I can't bring it inside. Your Majesty, please come outside to see it. So, the man said that I cannot bring that gift inside. Please come outside. Please come outside to see it. The emperor and his mandarins walked out to see the gift. The emperor and his mandarins means officer rank holder in China, walked out to see the gift. Here it is. Now the man showed the emperor the gift. What is that? I have never seen anything so big in my all my life. Oh, what is that? I have never seen anything so big in all my life. The gift was so big, and the emperor said to that man that what is that I never seen anything so big. It is called an elephant, my lord. The man said that it is called an elephant, means it is an elephant. My lord is another way of showing the respect. It looks like a heel that has come to life and walked here. Who said this? Emperor said that it looks like a hill that has come to me to life and walked here. It is just like a mountain, and I think it got the life and by foot it come here. The royal court was full of excitement. All the court of the emperor was full of excitement, means they are so excited. Word quickly spread throughout the land about the enormous creature. All are just came to know that about that very large creature that has come, is about an elephant. There was one question that everyone was asking. There was one question that everyone in the court was asking. How much does the elephant weigh? How much does the elephant weigh? What is the weight of an elephant? The emperor was curious too. He and his mandarins discussed it all day long. The emperor was curious too. Curious means he was also wanted to know the weight of an elephant. He and his mandarins discussed it all day. We have no scales in the land large enough to weigh him. We have no scale. Scale means it is a tool that measures the weight. It is a tool used for weight a people or a thing. Like you go to a shop or ask something, so the shopkeeper measure it with the help of scale. Na? That scale is different for weighting another things. Okay, so the emperor is saying that he has no scales in the land, means in the court, where so that he can weigh the elephant. Even if we had the scales, where would we hang them? Then the mandarins of the emperor said that if we had the scales, if we had the tool that can measure the weight of elephant, but how would we can hang that scale, because the weight of elephant looks too heavy. The strongest tree branch would break under the weight. The mandarin said that the strongest tree branch also would break under the weight of an elephant. It is impossible to weight the elephant. The mandarin said that It is impossible to weigh the elephant. The emperor's daughter heard them talking. She walked up to her father and tugged at his royal robe. The emperor's daughter heard all the things which the mandarins and the emperor was talking. Now she walked up to her father uh, and just pull his royal robe, the royal costume which he wear. She pulled it. Father, I know of a way to weigh the elephant. Who said this? The princess said that she knows that how to weigh the elephant. You, my daughter. Who said this? Emperor. You. Do you know, my daughter? Come with me. I'll show you how to weigh the elephant. The princess said to the king that come with me. I'll show you how to weigh the elephant. The little princess took her father and the mandarins to the riverside. There was a big sturdy boat there. The little princess took her father and where from to the riverside, and there was a big sturdy boat there. Sturdy means something that will not break easily. So, what is sturdy? The boat is sturdy. It cannot break easily. First, put the elephant into the boat. The princess said that first put this elephant into the boat. Then see how deep the boat goes into water. Now see how deep the boat get into the water. Make a mark on the side of the boat to show how much the boat sink. Make a marks on the side of the boat and see how much it sink into the water. Bring the elephant back on land. Now, after all this process, bring the elephant out from the boat. Now, gather some large stones and put them into the boat till the boat sinks to the level of the mark. Now, put some large stones into the boat and watch how many stones the boat sink to that level where the boat sinks with the weight of an elephant. Now weight the stones one by one on the scales. Now you can weight that stones one by one by putting them into the scales. Finally, when we add the weight of the stones, we get the weight of the elephant. It is as simple as that. Finally, when you just add all the weight of the stones one by one, then we can simply get the weight of an elephant. It is as simple as that. The king said, "Well done, my princess. That is very clever idea indeed." The king appreciated her daughter for a brilliant idea which she gave. Thank you, father. Can you guess how much the elephant weighed? Now she thanked her father, and now can you guess how much the elephant weighed? Now the fame of the emperor's daughter traveled far and wide. Now the name and her appreciation of the princess traveled far and wide because she gave gave a brilliant idea so that we can we can measure the weight of an elephant. So this is the story for you for today, students. You can found the question answers of this chapter in your Lofty ID. Please log in into your Lofty ID and see your question answers PDF and write down in your notebook. Okay, thank you.